We're going to look at ruffing in dummy as a way of getting rid of your losers when you're a declarer in a trump contract. When you find that you are in a trump contract, you're very often going to draw the trumps first. You're going to have to remember to count how many of the trumps are left out, and generally you're going to stop drawing the trumps when there's only the highest trump left out, there's nothing you can do about, or when your opponent's trumps have run out. But there is an exception to that rule. Sorry about that. But sometimes, if dummy has a shortage in a side suit, you may be able to score extra tricks by ruffing with dummy's trumps. What that means is you can't draw all the trumps straight away, as you're going to have to use dummy's ones for ruffing. Let's have a look at this in action. Have a look at this hand. You and your partner have got very excited in the bidding and you've reached a grand slam contract of 7 spades. So already your heart is pounding as you try and work out how you're going to make 13 tricks. Well, the lead has come of the King of Hearts, dummy's gone down, and you have to consider how to make those 13 tricks. Let's have a look at those 2 hands in more detail. If you played out all of your top cards here, would you make 13 tricks? Let's have a look. Well, with the spades, you've got 5 tricks. With the hearts, just the 1. With the clubs, you've got 2 tricks. And with diamonds, you've got 3. So you have 11 sure tricks, but you need to find 2 more. Where are they going to come from? Well, if you look at the south hand, your hand, you're in a trump contract, so you need to count your losers. In the spade suit, you've got a very strong trump suit, haven't you? So you've not got any losers in spades. In the heart suit, you've got the ace of hearts, but you've got 2 losing hearts in your hand. In the club suit, you've got the king of clubs, your partner's got the ace, so you don't have losers in clubs. And in the diamond suit, you've got the king of diamonds, your partner's come up with the ace and queen, so you don't have losing cards in diamonds. So it's those 2 losing hearts you've got to address your attention to. You need to find a way to get rid of those 2 losing heart tricks. And the obvious way to do that is to ruff those 2 losers in dummy. So the King of Hearts has been led, and you can take that with the ace. But now the first thing you need to do, rather than drawing the trumps, is to make sure you can get rid of those 2 heart losers. So if you lead straight back a heart and ruff it with a spade, that will get rid of one of them. You can come back to your hand with a trump over to your ace of spades, and then play the next heart across and ruff it in dummy. You might want to ruff higher with the queen of spades, just to make absolutely sure you cannot be over-ruffed by your right-hand opponent if they are also short in hearts. You don't need the queen of spades to draw the trumps. The king, jack and 10 in your hand will take care of any left out with the opponents. So ruff high with the queen to be safe. But then come back to your hand and draw the remaining trumps, and all the rest of the tricks are yours because you've ruffed your 2 losers in dummy. Every time you're in a trump contract, you want to look at your own hand and do that exercise of counting your losers. And once you've found where those losers are, then you have to work out how you're going to get rid of them. And ruffing losers in dummy is a very common way of getting rid of losers in your hand. So always be on the lookout for that new tactic. Good luck with ruffing out those losers in dummy. Happy bridging.